Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So we have a weekly rejection bar here of the 60 moving average EMA. So for me at the moment, there's no real sign of a bottom, and there's no real sign that we are going to break through the structure for continuation to the downside. So there is a gap here, pretty strong gap here from last year, and then we have another gap further down, and we've even got the big gap all the way down here from the COVID fall. Now, for me, if you can see all these tails coming in, it just tells you a story that there are buyers still here. So if we start dropping down to the 8 hour, are we falling to the floor, or are we forming diversions here? So you can see buyers came in early last week, rallied on noise, rejected this area here, and then we fell off going into the close. You can see a bit of profit taking here on the shorts, nobody holding the shorts over the weekend. And if you look to the left, we, for all intents purposes, sideways. This could be a massive big range. That could be the top, or alternatively, that could be the top there. So line in the sand for us at the moment is quite easy to spot, and it's this area here. So it's 32,243. There is a tail here which would also sort of impact us, which is right there, and you can see we're kind of touching it already. But I think if you start dropping below this tail, you're going to be held up by 32,240. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Potentially a range, which makes a lot of sense. If we're going to start dropping below this and start free falling down here, it is going to get messy. You're probably going to be targeting around 30,000 if that does happen. But anyway, let's just drop down through the time frame just to see what we have today. Last week was a very much big up, big down week. If you look at the 3 hour, and it's always an indication when you see the moving averages all pointing down, like at any rally, you're pretty confident that it is going to be sold somewhere along the line. And you can see back the top there, and a bit of structure, then nice big engulfing bar before falling again. So and your oscillators were grouped to the upside, so every signal for the short here in the middle of the week was there. And often when you get the rally, you think, okay, we're going to break, we're going to get above this, and a lot of people sort of jump in because they think that is the engulfing bar, but actually that's an exhaustion bar. Anyway, still bit diversions. You can see we've got double bottom here, whereas oscillators are giving a high. Crossover here on the one oscillator, not so much on the other one. And we've had a little pin bar form already this morning with an inside bar. We do have a weekly gap. I suspect that will get closed this morning. I mean, it's pretty close. And if you look at what happened on Friday, nothing really. So sideways, then big down, big up, big down, big up, big confusion. So simple scenario here. What we're looking for is one of these two levels to give way. So 32,477, if it does give way, like I said, I'm not interested in tracing the short here because you're going to get held up at 32,243. A break below that and retest that revalidates things for me. So I would suspect another move to the top here of 33,078, and then look for some kind of rejection on the 15-minute from there. But word of caution, look at that 15-minute from Friday. That was not worth trading. Nothing really getting going there. And the amount of times that we tested this area at 33,078, we can probably round it off to 3,300. So 3,300 is clearly the area we need to pay attention to. Downward trend though through Friday. Look at the oscillators this morning so far. So for me, anything up in back there or at this gap and a 15-minute rejection here, you're looking, you could probably get away with about 160 point stop loss, and you've got a 350 point gain for the first level and then a 580 point gain for the second level. So 15-minute is the way to go, but you need to wait for the pullback onto structure, and that is 32,836, or if you get through that, then you're looking for around 3,300. But just look for, it won't be exact because look what happened on Friday. So 33,100 is probably your stop area while you're looking for price to get up there for another move to the downside. So that's kind of my view at the moment. I think 15-minute is the way to go, and you want to just pay attention to your levels on your higher time frames. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.